I'm so sweaty.
Oh, it's my shirt, it's stuck to my back.
And then after lunch, we're heading to Regina. Road trip. This is it's a pretty boring drive. Oh, there's trees! I've never seen trees before. Why are they evenly spaced like that? It's such a big city. Look, I can see like at least 12 buildings. Here she comes. She went and got the key. Hello.
Hi. What did it say?
Well, as you can see over there, I was sitting there and I was just like parked with hazard lights on in the parkade, and it says parking or stopping is strictly prohibited and violators will be ticketed. So I illegally parked in this guy's spot.
Did something.
Modern. So I mean, besides, like, if you don't look this way and you look this way.
Oh yeah, big city living. That is scary.
That's
as fuck.
creepy
I
as
hate
fuck.
that. We don't have the same thoughts. Why would you do that?
Oh my gosh, this is I don't think I stopped recording this. So I think our reaction is still in it. But like, open it. You know, just casually just looking out. And there's a freaking mannequin right in that window. I was planning to go out and explore Regina today, but it is, or was, snowing outside, and there's a bunch of snow on the ground, and I'll show you the shoes I brought. I don't know what you call these, I'm not a fashion person, but there is basically no tread on the bottom of these shoes, and it is going to be a complete slip and slide outside. Oh, and the other, I guess, fun tidbit here, let me show you this one. This is all I packed for being warm. We're learning. We're learning that it gets really, really cold here. What is it outside now? It is -2. It's actually not as bad as it was yesterday. I think it was -8. But because I am the master of doing things to the beat of my own drum, or at my own pace, or whatever phrasing you want to use, I'm gonna go down to the cafe down the street, get a coffee, and then do the work that I was told to do in an email before 2 p.m. today. But first, let's do a weird montage of me getting coffee. Also, can we just like take a moment and appreciate these massive windows? They are making me look pretty. And that's a hard thing to do. We got this nice, kind of soft light, and it kind of just does a nice fall off shadow on my, whatever side this is. Cameras are mirrored, so I don't know. This is my left side. I don't know if this is the right side on the video. I don't understand how cameras work, even though I have used them for 15 years. The mirroring stuff I don't get. Like, this is kind of, again, a complete tangent, but basically I'm procrastinating doing work. But I remember it was last week, and I think I was just like brushing my teeth or something. And Alyssa comes into the bathroom and she says, "Oh my God, you're ugly," or something to that effect. She would, yeah, maybe she knows. She probably would say something like that. And she's like, "No, I don't mean like you're ugly. I just mean like your mirror reflection's ugly, because that's not how I see you. You flip the other way. Whereas for me, I always see myself in the mirror, so that is what I think I look like. So if you like, for example, if you or I took a picture of ourselves in the mirror and then horizontally flipped the image, it would look like Bizarro World to you. But it was just kind of, I got a good chuckle out of it because I totally forget who sees what and everyone's reality being slightly distorted. Anyway, I wonder if you can see the coffee shop from here. That's the coffee shop. So as I mentioned before, I have some work on a computer that I have to do. And I have 2 hours to do it with the time difference. I'm kind of okay with it because as I did say when I went outside, I was very surprised that my coffee made it home and not all over me because I almost ate it like 6 times, but I'm safe, my camera's safe, but most importantly, my coffee's safe. It also started snowing again, so that was the perfect break to go and get my coffee. And I realize now that, once again, most of this video is not going to be in focus because I forgot to set the camera setting to autofocus on my face, because you need special settings to make it focus on this. I'm used to blurry vlogs. It's fine. I'll get used to. It'll be an aesthetic, I guess. Anyway, now I gotta go work, and I'm totally not want to. I hate working on computers. My back hates working on computers too. Now that that meeting's done, I gotta drive 3 hours. I'm gonna get one more coffee and then I'm gonna head out. So next time you see me, I'll be in a completely different city.
5 hours later.
I just got home, had a shower. You know what this feels like? And I'm talking about my Ph.D. dissertation tomorrow. It feels like I'm on a single lane bridge. Let's say the bridge is like the Golden Gate Bridge length, but it's single lane, and there's no pedestrian sidewalk at all. You basically, to cross it, you have to go across the you have to walk across the road. But this bridge is supposed to be one way, and it's like I walked 75% of the way across this bridge, and a smart car turns onto the bridge and is driving at me as fast as a smart car can go. And I'm sitting there looking at the smart car coming at me, and well, I know I'm probably not gonna die from getting hit by the smart car, but it's probably gonna hurt. And I can't jump out of the way because I have to jump off the bridge. And in reality, probably jumping off the bridge would hurt more because I would be falling several hundred meters. And there's no way I can outrun a smart car. As slow as those things are, it's gonna hit me if I start running the other way. That's kind of what I feel like right now. I feel like I am walking headfirst into a smart car speeding at me at its top speed of 30 kilometers an hour. Anyway, I got a meeting another one in 5 minutes. We'll see what happens. There's a good possibility that something else stressful will happen in this interview. Maybe this time there will be a machine gun that pops out the top of my smart car and starts firing at me. So now those are actually fatal bullets and I kind of have to dance around. Or, you know what, maybe they're not fatal bullets. Maybe they're like blanks or something. So it's like they could just like permanently like take out my eye because I'm not wearing eye shields. Like, we will see how jacked this smart car gets by the end of today. Or even like by tomorrow at 11 a.m., like right before my defense.
The next day.
So I just finished my thesis defense. Went a little bit shorter than I thought. It was only like 2 hours and 30 minutes, even though I had like a questioning panel of 8 people, which usually it's 5. Yeah, they cut everyone's time in half, so it was fine. Intellectual discussions. No one was really a jerk. Everyone was super nice. It was probably, weirdly enough, one of the most pleasant experiences that I've had in my degree. Anyway, the super funny thing of this whole entire event that I kind of wanted to throw this camera on and say, because I kind of want to remember this moment. Okay, so the super funny thing was I had a, before, I've been kind of updating people on my Instagram story about exactly whether or not I passed or failed. And my first one was, so I did like a countdown on my Instagram, kind of being like, 48 hours until dissertation, 24 until my defense, 30 minutes until my defense. And then after you kind of answer everyone's questions and try to defend your research against a bunch of other researchers, they then kick you out of your Zoom room and they tell you, hey, go and, sit around close by so you can hear us when we let you back into the main Zoom room where we're all talking, and we'll let you know the results. And during that kind of time, I made another Instagram story where I was like, what did I say? That I'm waiting for the results as I'm next to my plant here that I call Kevin. And then I got my results and I passed, and immediately, instead of updating my Instagram story, I went to the grocery store, bought a couple bottles of wine, and then jumped on a very, very long call with some of the people I worked with over my research, and it's now 4 hours later, and I still haven't updated my Instagram story. So I went and checked my phone that I've been kind of ignoring. I realized it was dead. So I charged it, and essentially I have, I think, 20 text messages, several Instagram messages, a couple Facebook messages being like, okay, so what are the results? So basically I have all my friends or people I've known over the years waiting with bated breath whether or not I pass, because apparently a lot of people are way more invested in my life than I actually think. So thank you, everyone, for, even if I haven't seen you in several years, you're still interested in what's going on in my life. And hopefully one day when all this pandemic thing's over, we can hang out. New glasses, and I pretty much told myself that I'd only start putting them on once I, became a doctor. So these are my doctor glasses.
Oh, you're camera shy. You were playing and I thought I was sneaky, but then you noticed I was showing you the camera.
This is very close to my face.
This is the greatest thing I've ever seen on a camera ever.
You're being a jokester.
No, you look like a swaddled baby. That makes me so happy.